So here we are. We have the match opening up here. I am in the black and white singlet, putting on what looks like the green leg anklets. Yeah, so off the rip here, in these few couple hand fight exchanges that I have with this kid, he feels pretty strong, a lot stronger than I am. I was at the 149 weight class, and it was a challenging cut at times, but you know, can't make any excuses. I just need to develop more strength here, and we'll see why in just a few moments as I get dragged down here, snapped, and kind of just bullied into this position where he's getting back points, and this is not where I want to be at all. I just need to, over the off season, add strength, size in general. But we'll see. This match gets crazy here in a few minutes. But it's before it gets crazy, I'm gonna be getting bullied a lot into these positions here. Yeah, so as we can see here, I go down big to start this match, and that's a common theme, unfortunately, in a couple of my matches this year, and hopefully I'll get to review those as well. But I tend to go down big. I tend to give up back points early. I get thrown feet to back pretty early. It's sort of like a novice mistake that I make, still being fairly new to the sport. Just allowing myself to get bullied down and you know, put into bad positions. Here he takes a really nice shot, gets deep, and I get taken down again. And at this point, I am scared as hell because I am in great danger of getting tech fauled in my first match here at Nationals. Get my stand up though, and at this point, I can tell he's kind of gassing out. So a subtle tell that he was gassing out was that his level was starting to get really high. He wasn't having the same low stance that he had before, and he sort of starts to match my stance. My stance is way too high in this match, as you can see in both of us. We're both tired here, obviously. Um, that's a critique of mine that I definitely have, is that this stance is way too high. That's a nice slide by me though. And here I'm going to get a takedown. I'm going to go for a really ill-advised Merkel with the roll. Don't get it at all, but I do get my takedown. I get 3 points, and I pretty much save myself here with that. But yeah, that's something that in later videos and as I progress, I need to work on my stance and staying low. So here, this is a good fight on bottom here. I would say just being more active is something I could work on. Moving my feet more, really putting 1, 2, 3 moves together. That's how you really get out on bottom and really challenge your opponent. Make them work hard as hell to keep you there. So now at this point, I have this kid. He's he's that slide by is there pretty often. He's just tired. He's gassing out. He probably thought he had this match in the bag, but I'm coming, and that's here. This is an ill-advised shot, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take that ankle right there and drive through and get another three. So that's something that I'm really proud about with my wrestling style, and something that I've developed over these last few years is a really strong gas tank and a really strong will to not lose. I don't like to lose, and I definitely don't like to lose in a humiliating fashion. So, I feel like that at least is something that is portrayed through my wrestling, as I don't like to just sit and take a loss. I will keep fighting to the end of that match. And I want it to be like that. I don't I want to get like grudge matches in. I want to get really tough, hard matches that are exciting. I think that's the best part about being a wrestler and a competitor is having exciting matches that you can watch and be like, wow, that was crazy. But here you can see I try to get some working on top, try to run a little hazard tilt. It's different. It's called different things based on where you're from, but yeah, I try and I don't get it. So now he's gonna go. He picks top again here. Sorry, he doesn't pick top. I don't know how. I can't remember if he picked top in that first one or that next one, or if he picked bottom or what it was. But here I get into a bad position. He's able to throw legs in, and this right here cost me the match. I allow him to extend me. I end up getting a reversal, but I give up, I think, 2 or 3 backs to start that off, and that pretty much just sells me the match. Yeah, so that last exchange ends up creating a huge mix up with the scoring sheet and how the match is scored. So now we're in a predicament where it's the third period. I'm down big, and I've got to go. And we're going to see some of that going. This right here is the hardest part of this match to watch for me. I got in deep on this shot, but I just get stuffed. And it's just too much time being wasted here. You know, not enough shots are being taken. At that point, I should have already shot off at least 5 shots. There's a pretty decent shot right there. It was like 2 or 3 misdirections before the actual shot. Yeah, but I'm gonna end this match not where I want to be at all. I need to end this match on top of my opponent, and here I end it on my knees. Yeah, tough loss, but an even better opportunity to learn. So yeah, that was my first loss at Nationals. Not bad. Always looking to get better.